Sandile can't hear me. Can we all just check if our mics are on? Okay, there we go. Maybe there's just a little delay in network and everyone connecting. We do have close to 600 participants registered to be with us today. Right now, we are borderlining 72 delegates that are with us. There we go. So everyone can hear us. We can get started. There we go. So the first thing that I'd like to pose today is just generally about the Netherlands and what comes to mind. So as you can see on the map, on the European map, we've got the Netherlands, which is quite small and flat country. To the west is the UK, to the east Germany, and then to the south we've got Belgium and France. We are bordered by a lot of water, and a fun fact that I'd like to mention is, traveling from north to south, it will take you about 3 hours by car or by train, and then from west to east, it's about 2.5 hours, which is quite quick, unlike our larger countries here in Southern Africa. And then the Netherlands is a constitutional democracy with the king as head of state, Prince Willem, and his wife, Queen Maxima, deeply loved by the Dutch people. So to our next slide, some things that you might know or have heard of in the Netherlands is famously known for the tulips, all the orange tulips coming in different colors actually. Cheese, the love of cheese, different types of cheeses, something you should try while you are abroad. And then water management and civil engineering being one of the top sectors and well known in the Netherlands. And then something that our Dutch participants here in the embassy also love is the football or the soccer, known as in South Africa. Sometimes the passion and sometimes also the frustration of the country's people. The next slide is something that might be you might think you might not be able to study abroad due to a language barrier, but as you can see on the map, 90% of the population are able to hold a conversation in English, okay? So it's not mandatory for you to go and study Dutch while you are there. Dutch is the national language, but we do encourage that you study, whether it's a quick conversational course, a quick crash course on your first few weeks of studying abroad in the Netherlands. So now I'd like to pose a question to you about studying abroad. So why do you think you want to study abroad? Why would you want to study abroad? Why is it something that you have now either considered or in the process of doing? What has made you want to study abroad? So Naniwe says she wants to broaden her mind, which is really good. And then we've also mentioned, is it Portia? Portia's mentioned development and collaboration, which is a brilliant topic. There's more exposure. Awesome. So as a team and my colleagues and I, we've just come up with a few. Some of you have actually mentioned them as well. The main reason I want to study abroad is to uplift my experience in my field and then to gain exposure and new ideas. Those are wonderful. We've just mentioned, subject of interest, ambition, personal and career development, level of education, culture, and networking, increasing your network. So this goes a bit more focused into why study in Holland, why the Netherlands, why not the UK, why not Australia, all the other booming destinations, why Holland? And I've just made a note that Holland boasts world-class higher education systems. So the Dutch higher education institutions based in the Netherlands are constantly on the World University rankings and also featured on the QS World University rankings. Another thing to mention, I see everyone's typing, asking a lot of questions at the same time. We are recording the webinar, so in case your questions are not answered, we will be sending out emails after this and sharing the link to the live webinar. So our next slide is the big international community in the Netherlands. So the Netherlands, some of the things that people might be concerned about when studying abroad is something like being welcomed into a new community. The Dutch people are very direct. I've made a few notes in terms of not rudeness, but more for clarity. They're direct in communication and in behavior. It is more for clarity and not harshness or rudeness. They are punctual, very punctual, and it's a do-it-yourself country. So I've made a note that it's not in a harsh way. It's more just unlike in Southern Africa in the terms that a lot of people do not have helpers, such as we have helpers helping us clean our homes on a weekly basis or monthly basis. We all have, well, not all, most of us have driver's licenses, which has become a norm to us in Southern Africa. And it's not like that in the Netherlands. Everybody cleans their own homes. They find their way around the country themselves, to and from work, etc. And then privacy is also very important in the Netherlands, and as well as male and female equality. So those are very good points regarding the big international community in the Netherlands, and also making sure that you have nothing to worry about once you land for your study abroad adventure. So this takes us to the Orange Tulip Scholarship, which is the reason why we are all logged in and joined with us. We've got 84 people who are currently listening in and asking questions. So thank you for joining us today. So the Orange Tulip Scholarship. The Orange Tulip Scholarships that I will be going over today are for the academic years 2020 to 2021. They are offered by Dutch higher education institutions and include a partial cost of coverage. So it is a partial scholarship. So I think we will be discussing 57 scholarships today, and it's partially covered. So you need to make sure that you have either your day-to-day living expenses covered, your accommodation, anything else. And there are various ways in which you can obtain these additional fees. In October 2019, the scholarship schemes were announced. They went live on our website. And even today, I think this morning, we got an additional one, which adds to the scholarships for 2020. So although the deadline has passed, we do have some Dutch higher education institutions who are still submitting scholarships for our Southern African nationals. So the general deadline is the 1st of April 2020, although some institutions do have specific deadlines. We have, I think, 2 institutions' deadlines are extended to the 1st of March, and then others are earlier, as early as the 15th of January. So OTS at a glance, the Orange Tulip Scholarship. Programs available within the scholarship include master's, bachelor's, and MBA programs. They cover all subject areas. And right now we are standing at 20 education institutions from the Netherlands, 29 different scholarship schemes, and 57 individual scholarships. All of this totaling to a rand value of 11 million. The eligibility of the scholarships is that you need to be a SADC national. You cannot be studying or working in the Netherlands right now. So currently not studying or working in the Netherlands, in the admission process, or conditionally, provisionally admitted to a participating institution. So if you have applied to a Dutch higher education institution and you've been conditionally or provisionally accepted, you are now able to use your admission or your conditional admissions letter to apply for any of the OTS scholarships, providing that the institution that you have been admitted to is participating in the Orange Tulip Scholarship. So the application process. So step 1, check if your institution or the eligible courses that you are interested in appears on our website. So the website is www.nisosouthafrica.org/OTS. So on the website, you'll find all the scholarships, the listed details, and all the university information. So you will apply to the university. The confirmation will come from the Dutch university which you have applied to. The application for the OTS scholarship will be filled out. The application form is available online on the website, and then the confirmation from you submitting your application comes from our office. We then forward all the eligible applications to the Dutch institutions, and then once we receive the selection results, we forward it to you as the candidate, and then you accept or decline the scholarship offer. So the first scholarship that we will be going into is the Academy of Theatre and Dance, which is based in Amsterdam. So the scholarship details are as follows. It's a 2-year residential master's. There's only one scholarship placement available. It is worth 2,500 euros towards tuition fee, and you do need 3 years working experience. As you can see, the application deadline is the 1st of April 2020, unlike others. So I won't be mentioning the deadline for the further scholarships unless it does differ to the 1st of April 2020. A bachelor's degree is needed, and prospective candidates need 3 years working experience. The second institution is Pontiff University of Applied Sciences. They have 10 scholarships available. 5 scholarships for supply chain management programs and 5 scholarships for business and management programs. There are 4 different programs: international business management, international logistics and supply chain management, international procurement and supply chain management, and then also operations and supply chain management. This is probably going to be one of the more popular ones. It's a master's level, and having 10 scholarships, we hope to fill all 10 spaces. It's 1,300 euros towards tuition fee, and it's for the full duration of the study program, which is usually 2 years. This leads us to Hans International Business School at the University of Applied Sciences. There are 2 scholarships available, one for Master in Business Administration and one for Master in International Business Management. It's 3,000 euros towards tuition fee. The duration of the scholarship is 18 months, so it's the entire program, and no work experience is needed for the Master in International Business Management, but 3 years working experience for the MBA. 3 years working experience for the MBA is a usual, or kind of, I think most, if not all of the institutions have requested that. And then there are additional requirements. So you'll see that some of the institutions have additional requirements in addition to just the normal admission requirements. So for this specific scholarship, it is 2 reference letters, a letter of motivation in English, an up-to-date CV, valid international passport, and an interview is also part of the admission procedure. So we have the Hotel School, The Hague. The scholarship is for Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality Management only. There are 2 scholarships available for this. I see I have not mentioned that. 2 scholarships available for the Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality Management, and it's 50% towards tuition fee over a 4-year period. You do need a high school diploma, and there are specific English requirements that need to be met. So this would be anybody in our hospitality industry and studying tourism management, something you could look into. This brings us to Hahn University of Applied Sciences. The scholarship details are €5,000 towards tuition fee and or living expenses. The eligible program, all English taught bachelor and master programs. So this is more of an open scholarship that's not focused on a specific course or module or even faculty, and it's for the entire duration of the study program. The admission requirements are similar to those of the Hague, needing a high school diploma and or bachelor's degree, depending if you are applying to a bachelor's program or a master's program. No work experience is needed, and the deadline is once again the 1st of April 2020. This brings us to the Institute for Housing and Urban Development Studies, IHS, Erasmus University, Rotterdam. The scholarship details are €10,900 towards tuition fee. The eligible program is a master's degree program, and the scholarship covers the entire duration of the program. You would need a bachelor's degree applying for the master's program, and other diplomas, I've just made a note that other diplomas, such as completion of a full university degree through an English medium, may also act as a waiver for the English language test. So you see that there is an English language test requirement for most, if not all, of the Dutch higher education institutions. The International Institute of Social Studies, ISS, Erasmus University, Rotterdam, they are offering 2 scholarships at €7,000 towards tuition fee. The eligible program is a MA in Development Studies. So this is more a focused scholarship for someone looking to study a MA in Development Studies. The scholarship covers the entire duration of the program, which is 16 months. And then the admission requirements, because it is a master's degree, is a bachelor's degree, the TOEFL or the IELTS, and then no work experience is required. We have the Rotterdam School of Management, who is offering 3 scholarships at 30% reduction of tuition fee. So this eligible programs include masters, so all the MSc programs, excluding the MSc in International Management, and the duration is 12 months. The deadline for this scholarship is the 1st of March 2020, which differs from all the other scholarships of the 1st of April 2020. You'll see that it's got an overview of the admission requirements, including a bachelor's or master's degree, depending on the program, the GPA and GMAT information, which is all available online. Please feel free to email us if you have any questions regarding these specific requirements. And then for some of the MSc programs, additional requirements will be applicable. Applications which do not contain the above mentioned documents will not be taken into consideration. So if you have any issues collecting or gathering your admissions or your application documents for the OTS scholarships and you are uncertain of anything, please feel free to drop us an email so we can assist you before you go ahead and apply. This will just prevent your application from not being considered. This brings us to Maastricht University. Maastricht University, there are 5 scholarships available, which is also quite a lot of scholarships. They range between €13,800 to €16,800 towards tuition fee, and eligible programs include all the master programs at the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, the Faculty of Law, the Faculty of Psychology. There's a whole list. Faculty of Health, Medicine and Life Sciences, and it's for the entire duration of the scholarship, which could be anything from 12 to 24 months, depending on your specific program. The admission requirements is a bachelor's degree, as it is a master's program, and then the deadline is the 1st of April 2020. So you'll see that the TOEFL, the IELTS, and some of the GPA requirements are all the same for the institutions in the Netherlands. It's usually 1 or 2 points difference, or with regard to the GPA percentage, it's 75% and up, so 75% being the average. Maastricht School of Management. The eligible programs are the MBA and Master in Management. So tuition fee waivers include 26,000 euros for the MBA, 19,500 euros for a second MBA, and 16,000 euros for the Master in Management. So these are 3 scholarships available: an MBA, 2 MBA scholarships, and 1 Master in Management scholarship. The duration of the scholarship is the entire duration of the study program, which is usually 2 years for your MBA and for your master. Application deadline, the 1st of April 2020, as is the others, and admission requirements similar to those of a master's, needing a bachelor's degree, the TOEFL 88, which is a bit higher than the others, and the IELTS 6.5, which is the same, and minimum 3 years work experience, as previously mentioned, for your MBA. The Master in Management does not need any work experience. And now we've got Nyenrode Business University. This might look a bit more complicated. There are 3 programs which are eligible for the scholarships. So they've got the full-time BSc in Business Administration, full-time MSc in Management, and full-time MBA. So the scholarship covers the duration of the study programs which are mentioned below, and the application deadline is also in April 2020. So you'll see that the BSc BA is 36 months. The student's performance will be evaluated every 2 months, and the benefits of the scholarship, every 12 months, sorry, and the benefit of the scholarship is, for the first student, 18,000 euros. That's just a typo. It's 18,000 euros over the 3-year program, 6,000 euros towards per year towards tuition fees. And then the full-time MSc program is 16 months, the benefits being 8,775 euros for 2 students for the duration of 16 months. The full-time MBA is at 12 months, with benefits being 12,000 euros for 1 student, 15,000 euros for another student, and then 17,000 euros for the 3rd student under the MBA. So the BSc BA, there's a scholarship for 1 student. The full-time MSc, there's a scholarship for 2 students, and the full-time MBA, there's a scholarship for 3 students, but at different scholarship benefits. This brings us to Sexton University of Applied Sciences. The scholarship details and benefits include 5,000 euros towards tuition fee. The eligible program is a Bachelor in All English Taught Bachelor Program, Master of Science, Applied Nanotechnology, Master in Innovative Textile Development. So you will see with the eligible programs for the bachelor, it's any of the English taught bachelor programs, which is easily to do a quick little filter on the Study in Holland Study Finder or Grant Finder list. We'll help you with that later. And then the master's is specific to only 2 master's programs. The duration of the scholarship covers the first year of the program, after which you can then either reapply or pay for the second year and the final year by your own means. That's on the deadline being the 1st of April 2020. Here we've got TS Business School. The eligible program is International, Full-Time MBA, and MSc BA. So it's 37,500 euro tuition towards the MBA, which is quite a large portion of the full program fees, 23,500 euros towards the MSc BA, and these are both towards tuition fees. There are 2 scholarships available, one for the MBA and one for the MSc BA. The entire duration of the study program is covered, and your main admission requirement is, once again, for the MBA, that you have 3 years work experience, and for both of them getting in would be the bachelor's degree. No work experience is required for the MSc. Coming to Tilburg University. Tilburg University are offering master's programs to all the OTS recipients. In addition to this, there's a nice little benefit of if you apply for the OTS scholarship at Tilburg University, you then also receive a Holland scholarship. So the amount of the Holland scholarship for 2020 to 2021 will be 5,000 euros. So the eligible programs are master's programs, excluding the Tilburg School of Theology. Those students pay a fee of 2,092 euros, while with the scholarship benefit is 4,450 euros. So it does cover the first year of the study program, and you need to at least have graduated with an average result of 80%. So you would need 80% for your application to be considered at the Tilburg University. So some selected programs require the GRE or the GMAT, but all the details, and if you have any questions, are found on our website. This brings us to the University of Amsterdam Business School. I have received a few emails regarding the Amsterdam Business School and what the OTS scholarship would offer. The first one is the Executive Masters in International Finance, and then they've got a general MBA, the Amsterdam MBA. So the benefits for the MBA would be 15,000 euros tuition towards the MBA, and towards the Master in International Finance, it is 10,760 euros towards tuition. The duration of the scholarship is the entire duration of the scholarship and the study program. I don't see any different admission requirements. It's the bachelor's degree, the English levels, TOEFL 100, IELTS 7, GMAT 630, and then the Master in International Finance. I see that the candidate does need 2 years of work experience. On the screen now, you'll see the University of Groningen. The scholarship details include the benefits of 100% tuition. So this is the University Medical Center in Groningen, and there are 2 scholarships available. So tuition fee scholarship, which means that the full tuition for the 2 study years will be paid, and it's a tuition fee scholarship, which means that the 2 years will be paid for the students. Students will receive expenses for living costs for about 400 euro in total per month, and this covers the 24-month study program. So the eligible programs are masters. You'll see medical and pharmaceutical drug innovation. They are changing the name I think in the next coming months. Towards February, the name will be changed. Clinical and psychological entomology. Okay, so all of these are master's programs. So like we mentioned, with the master's programs, you need the bachelor's degree. Your TOEFL is quite a high score of 92, and then your IELTS is 6.5. There is an extended deadline to the 1st of March 2020 for this program. I think it is a bit of a more competitive application within the medical center, and a Skype interview may be part of the admission requirements, in addition to the program website and the normal admission requirements. This brings us to Freya University in Amsterdam. There are 4 scholarships available. The benefits are 100% tuition fee waiver. So this is a great opportunity for anyone looking to study in Holland. The duration of the scholarship, it covers the first year of the scholarship, well, the first year of the study program. And then you also have the opportunity to apply for the second year if you meet the requirements. If you have passed all your subjects and you prove to be a good student. An important side note is that students need to apply for the VU scholarship as well. So there is an opportunity to get more funding, and the deadline for this is different. It's the 1st of February 2020. So you'll see the admission requirements are the same general bachelor's degree needed, your TOEFL or your IELTS. This all depends on what study program you choose. So if you click on the link on the scholarship schemes on the Study in Holland website, the link will automatically take you to the different study programs which are available and their different admission requirements. The candidates can also do an in-house test instead of the GMAT or the GRE, and this needs to be requested on application and then decided upon with the relevant faculty on the other side. A motivation letter, or specifically written for the OTS South Africa, is also a requirement. And now we've got Vulcan University and Research. This is one of the popular institutions that have been promoted through our office, and we also have a lot of alumni from this university. There are 6 scholarships available, which is also quite a lot of scholarships. The benefits include 25% off tuition fee, and the eligible program are the bachelor and the master's degree programs. The entire duration of the study program, 24 months, are being covered by the institution, and an additional admission requirement is that the GPA specifically needs to be 70% and above. So unlike the other institutions with 75%, this GPA is 70% and above. It does have a high TOEFL score of 92, and the minimum score for the IELTS test is 6.5. Our second last institution being discussed today is Wittenberg University of Applied Sciences. They have 8 scholarships in total, 6 for a master's program and 2 for your final or your top-up bachelor degree program. So the benefits include 5,000 euros for final year, the top-up bachelor degree program, and 7,500 euros for master's programs. So these are all the final year specializations except entrepreneurship, hospitality management, and international hospitality management programs. All your MBA, MBM, and MSc specializations. The duration of the scholarship is 1 academic year, so you'll need to either try and find funding for your final year or then continue and apply for funding through your institution. The admission requirements, once again, are a bachelor's degree, the English TOEFL IEBs, bachelor, you would need 80 and master 90. That seems to be the norm. And then the IELTS, the minimum score being 6 and master 6.5. Working experience, once again, not required for your bachelor, your MSc, or your MBM programs, but the candidate will need 3 years of relevant working experience for admission into the MBA program. This takes us to TIO, University of Applied Sciences. They have 3 bachelor courses available, 2 scholarships, so it's hotel and event management, international tourism management, and international business management. International students can choose either the campus in Amsterdam or Utrecht, as all the courses are offered on both campuses. Scholarship details, like I said, there are 2 scholarships available. The benefits are 25 to 50% towards tuition fee. The actual value differs per program, but all the information is available online. And then the duration of the scholarship is for the first year of the program, so 12 months. This brings us to the fact that there are other scholarships available. Those scholarships that we just discussed were an overview of the scholarships of the Dutch higher education institutions that are participating in OTS round for 2020 to 2021. Other scholarships include Holland Scholarships, the NRF NAFIC PhD program, which I see a lot of people have inquired about today as well. It's also a program managed by our office in partnership with the National Research Foundation, and information is available on our website. And then scholarships offered by Dutch higher education institutions. So if you do go onto the institutions' websites, their specific websites, you will find links to other scholarships available, and you would simply just need to check your eligibility before applying. So our general scholarships website, we call it Grant Finder. So it's www.studyinholland.nl, and then you'll pop up to our main screen, which will allow you to click on the scholarships tab, find a scholarship. This is what it looks like. So www.grantfinder.nl will take you to the same page, find a scholarship, and you'll see on the left-hand side, there's a user-friendly search column, which allows you to search for a program, a scholarship, a institution, level of interest, level of academic year, etc. So what happens is it kicks out a list of scholarships which match your criteria. Anything from 5 scholarships to 55 scholarships may appear, and that's how you could continue with your search. The last slide is our general NAFIC NISO information. We are based at the Dutch Embassy in Pretoria. Our telephone number and email address is on the screen right now, ots@nisosouthafrica.org, and we will be able to answer any unanswered questions today. Please be so kind as to follow us on our Facebook page, NAFIC NISO South Africa --study in Holland, and then also on our Twitter @NISO South Africa. Our regional director, Mervyn Bakker, also shares scholarship opportunities as well as general information in the Netherlands on study in Holland, etc. And his Twitter handle is @Mervyn Bakker. So please be so kind as to follow us, give us a like, give us a share, stay updated, and let us know if you have any further questions. Thank you.